The Microsoft Surface 2 tablet is thinner and lighter than the model released in 2012, but the difference is likely to go unnoticed. It weighs 675 grams and has a thickness of 8.9 millimeters, so it is only 5 grams lighter and 0.1 millimeters thinner than the previous Surface RT. These figures rank it among the heavier 10-inch tablets out there. Most ports and buttons on the Surface 2 are placed on its sides, save for the power key, which is located on top. On the tablet's right side we find a USB 3.0 port, supporting much higher data transfer rates than the USB 2.0 standard still widely used today. Microsoft for outfitting a high-res, 10.6-inch screen on the Surface 2. It has a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels and an aspect ratio of 16:9, which makes it ideal for any task from watching movies or playing games, to surfing the internet or browsing through your photo gallery. The company's ClearType tech has been implemented, meant to improve text legibility. Microsoft's new Surface tablets come with an updated version of the company's operating system. In the case with the Surface 2, we have Windows RT 8.1 pre-installed, bringing along a number of improvements, both visual and under the hood. Personalization, multitasking, and cloud connectivity are among the key aspects that have been polished further. There is now a broader selection of built-in apps, and among them is the Microsoft Office 2013 RT Pack, which includes Word, Excel, and Outlook 2013. Simply put, you get a potpourri of productivity essentials bundled with the Microsoft Surface 2. A neat perk for all who choose to get a Microsoft Surface 2 comes courtesy of Skype. Each Surface 2 user will get a full year of free international calls to over 60 countries worldwide, landlines only. In addition, access to public Wi-Fi hotspots by Skype is provided free of charge. All of that is great to hear, but we can't omit mentioning that the Microsoft Surface 2 can't run legacy Windows software like the Surface Pro tablets can. All in all, the Surface 2 is limited to the 100,000 or so Windows RT apps available from the Windows Marketplace. The figure isn't small, but the selection isn't as broad when compared to what Android and iOS have to offer. Microsoft Surface 2 we find an NVIDIA Tegra 4 T40 SoC with a 1.7 GHz quad-core CPU. 2 GB of RAM are thrown in as well for good measure. This should be enough processing power to deliver a smooth user experience, especially knowing that Microsoft makes sure its software is optimized for the hardware it is meant to run on. The Surface 2, however, might be outpaced by future Windows RT tablets by other companies, should the competition choose to go with a beefier silicon by Qualcomm. The base Microsoft Surface 2 model comes with 32 GB of storage, out of which some will be reserved for system files. Those who need extra space may pick the 64 GB model, but will have to pay $100 extra. Thankfully, there's a microSD card slot on the Surface 2, allowing cards of up to 32 GB to be added. And if that's not enough, 200 GB of cloud space is provided courtesy of Microsoft SkyDrive. 5 MP cam on the back and a 3.5 MP front-facing camera. Chances are these will take pictures of acceptable quality and will provide clearer video during online calls. Sound is delivered by a pair of built-in stereo speakers that have been digitally enhanced for fuller sound. Microsoft Surface 2. It should be able to last through 10 hours of video playback, according to Microsoft. Standby time is quoted as 7 to 15 days. When the provided charger is used, the device's battery should go back to 100% in 2 to 4 hours.